Alrighty, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Serving Nerve, where we talk about whatever we want, and today we're going to be going through more fat acceptance cringe compilations. So yeah, let's just get into it. How people expect a fat girl to dress. How I actually dress. I'm not one for an exposed tummy, not gonna lie, but that's a pretty fitting dress. Like, it's not ridiculous or anything like that. Personally, like, I don't really wear dresses, so I'm really not one to talk when it comes to looking good and all that in dresses. I have some. I've got like a 1950s to 60s dress set, and then like a couple of sundresses. Do I wear them? No. Are they rotting away in my closet? Yes. I don't know. I don't even have a judgment to say on this person because I don't really care what people wear, fat or skinny, as long as you're not showing too much. Too much of anything from anyone is too much for me. But that's just my own opinion. I feel like at some point you're gonna need a paywall or something like that. Like, if you're gonna be showing so much skin, you may as well get paid for it. Me finally falling in love with my fat body. See, this is the thing I also don't understand, and this is with every body weight. I don't care about loving your body. I don't care if it's a skinny body, a fit body, a fat body, a whatever body. Maybe a fit body, because then, like, you work towards, like, some cool goals, you know? Like, you get shredded or swole, and, like, you're rocking some cool muscle, and you're, like, proud of it. To have pride is also kind of cool when it comes to your body, but, you know, at the same time, when I think about this, I always think, like, having a love for your body is kind of stupid. It's just a body. It's gonna come and go. And this is for everybody. Like, I do not care if it's because you're fat or you're skinny. You also shouldn't hate your body by any stretch of the imagination. It's a vessel. You should appreciate it for what it is, what it can do, and you should also take care of it so that it can do those things for a long time. So when it comes to your body, I don't believe in, like, hating it, loving it. You should be neutral towards it. It is a tool. You use it, you can hone it, you can break it, you can do all these things. But at the end of the day, I feel like ascribing, like, weird, like, emotions to your body, it can make you more vanity riddled, more prideful, build an ego, but it can also really create, like, a level of confidence issues for people as well, like, if you don't like your body. So I think the best thing, like, if you also hate your body, that's bad. You should operate with a level of neutrality towards your body, and then just hone it to be, like, a healthy body. If you're not already healthy, do healthier things to make it a healthier body. If it's already healthy, keep it healthy by doing healthy things. I don't know. I know I'm being kind of weird, but I think it's very weird also when people ascribe, like, emotions like love and hatred to their body. I used to do the same thing, particularly with, like, hating my body, and now I just kind of look at it and I'm like, why hate something that's not going to be around forever anyways? You know, why love something that will degrade? Why should I be concerned about these feelings I have towards my body when in reality, like, it doesn't matter, and I should instead love myself or like myself or hate myself for the things that I'm doing, the things I'm not proud of, the things I'm proud of, my endeavors, my failings, you know, things like that. So things that are more on, like, a career basis, a moral basis, your behavior in society or around people, the way that you make friends, the way that you treat people. Those are things I think you should ascribe more, like, emotional value to and invest yourself in more than just a body. All of my friends who have been waiting for this moment, I don't know, man. It's better than hating your body. I don't think you should hate your body either, but I don't think ascribing, like, love to your body is very useful. It's just whatever. But I don't know, you do you. As long as you don't have a negative perception of yourself and you endeavor to, like, do good to your body. Loving your body can also make you do good things for it. Like, you want to be healthy, you want to take care of it, you want to eat healthily, you want to exercise because you love your body and you want to take care of it. That's the kind of vibe that I can appreciate. I just think that a lot of the time, body acceptance and loving your body can enable a lot of people to do unhealthy things but still love their body. So, like, you know, eating super unhealthy or treating their body like crap but also loving it at the same time, which is contradictive in my opinion. So I feel like a lot of people kind of go into that scope, but if you use the loving your body thing to perpetuate you treating your body well and taking better care of it, then it's also wonderful. So at that point, then yeah, love your body. I just think it's kind of weird because I think people use this oftentimes as, like, an enabling tactic, but I could be wrong. Like, I'm not this person, and I'm not trying to say that's what this person is doing. I'm just saying that's kind of, like, my perception of it.
I think I need some DickQuil or some DaddyProfen.
I don't know, man. I feel like that's kind of cringe. Like, I don't know. Saying that online, in my opinion, no matter who you are, is kind of cringe. But, I don't know. I'm not one to talk. You know, give me that vitamin D any day, I guess. I'm trying to think about this. DickPro or DaddyProfen? I don't have a father. I also probably need some of that. That's awkward.
Let's talk about the difference between the pursuit of health and the pursuit of thinness. If you're in a bigger body, you know that we are preached to over and over that the pursuit of thinness is what will make us healthy. But there is study after study after study going back to the 60s that show intentional weight loss is actually harmful for our health.
Stop. It's not true. It's a lie. This person's just misinforming people on a series of studies when they're not actually listening to studies. I hate when they say, oh, there's all these studies that prove all these things. And I've said this before. It's crazy. Okay, here's the thing. The approach for weight loss, usually in the wake of fad diets, not good, usually results in rebound weight gain, etc. I don't know what this person's going to utilize for studies or make any examples, if they're going to say stuff about like the Minnesota starvation experiment or, you know, controlled trials, or if they're going to talk about, I don't know, just like some case studies, or if they're going to do like specific like behavioral studies, or what they're going to list off. They're probably not going to list off anything though. But in general, unless it's like a controlled trial that's like isolated and you can actually monitor everything that people are doing, eating, drinking, exercising, how they're sleeping, you cannot even gauge what people are actually doing in these dietary studies. The other thing I have to mention is the pursuit of weight loss exclusively does not oftentimes connotate health. I do have to agree with that, okay? Adopting a healthy diet though, and then happening to lose weight, because a healthy diet will get you down to a pretty lean weight, like a normal body weight, or, you know, maybe a lean body weight. You know, a certain body fat percentage varies a little bit from person to person, but eating a healthy diet will get you eventually to a healthy body weight. And to say otherwise is just silly. If that's the connotation that comes with thinness, it's true. You eating a healthy diet and you being healthy will equate you being thin. But it's not exclusive to the case. There are tons of instances and situations where people are super unhealthy when they're thin, normal weight, underweight, whatever, and that's like societally ideal. So there's that balance here. But I hate when people weaponize these things like, oh, there's all these studies that prove it, all this stuff. It's all baloney. Don't listen to what these people say. Approach a healthy diet. It'll get you to a healthy body weight. That's what you want to do. Pursuing health will make you thin, not obese, normal weight, average weight, etc. Okay? It's just what it is. Exercising and eating healthily and not doing extreme things with your diet will put you at a non-extreme body. Does that make sense? This is not rocket science, okay? It's basic thermodynamics and like physiology. And I know I'm listing off all these random terms, but this person's also listing off random studies, so let's just, I don't know. Let's just fight fire with fire, I guess. I don't know what to say, man.
In fact, the number one predictor of whether or not you'll be fat as an adult is continued weight cycling, dieting. So,
okay, this is another thing. I have to say this. If you are raised on a really bad diet, a really poor diet, say a standard American diet, hyper-processed, hyper-palatable diet, yes. If that is your typical like behavioral pattern, that is your go-to, and then you go on fad diets but nothing sticks, and you don't find that you're making healthy behavioral changes and adopting things for the long term, or changing your diet and changing the way you act around food, then yes, you will fall back into that original standard American way of living, the way that you used to eat when you were a kid, which is really hard to break from. The way that you were raised eating is usually the way that you adopt eating in future. And if you're going from eating a certain way, maybe being an unhealthy body weight, you go on a diet, but the diet doesn't stick, you go back to the way of eating before, then you do have a higher chance of regaining weight plus gaining more because you're still eating that unhealthy diet that you were originally eating. Does that make sense? The best thing you can do is not go on weird, crazy, fad diets, and also change what you were originally doing that was also unhealthy in an overall lifestyle change regard. So you have to completely change the way you behave around food, which is one of the hardest things you can do. Changing the way that you eat, changing the way that you exercise, changing your eating habits, changing the types of food you eat. Sorry, the dogs are barking. There's a ton of stuff that you need to do, and that's way more difficult than adopting a fad diet for like a little while or reverting back to your old ways. So I do have to agree with that one a little bit. I'm just saying. I think it's actually like quite proven.
So what the heck do I mean when I say pursuing health, not pursuing thinness? The pursuit of health is a very different journey. Instead of starving our bodies or going on extreme diets, the pursuit of health is about including, adding. Where are we adding in exercise and movement? Where are we adding in more sleep? Where are we adding in more social time? Where are we adding in support systems to handle stress? Where are we adding in play and joy? The pursuit of health is so much broader than the pursuit of thinness. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The pursuit of thinness often leads to some of the most unhealthy behaviors we will ever do, while the pursuit of health leads to some of the healthiest things we will ever do for ourselves. Give yourself permission to stop chasing thinness. Instead, start adding things that lead to health.
I actually full-heartedly agree with everything this person said. This person, by the way, I'm not pointing very well. This person in the corner, this person, super annoying. Hope that they get, like, exploded in a binary regard on the computer, because I hate when people just rip other people's content and go, yes, this, yeah, look at this, oh my god, look at this. Super annoying. This person, completely useless pawn of society, does not deserve to be ripping this person's TikTok. I don't care what the reasoning is. I don't care what the justification is. It's trashy. Other thing, this person, what they're saying in the video, I agree 100%. The one thing I do have to also add in, though, is for the pursuit of health, the adding in. The adding in. It doesn't just include things that are, like, you know, not dietary. It includes the dietary. You know, I remember when I was studying, like, dietetics, not professionally, and talking to a dietitian as well, because, I was just, like, looking for a way to be healthier because I wasn't healthy at the time. And then also going online, looking at what dietitians say, looking at more professional resources, whatever. I'm not trying to weaponize the concept of professionalism or, like, medical professionals, but I'm just saying the one thing that everybody has and everybody says is they say add in more. Eat the rainbow, add in more fruits and vegetables, more healthy foods, more whole grains, starches, beans, legumes, nuts, seeds, lean proteins, add in more fruits, more vegetables, drink more water. And then you phase out the other things because you're adding in all these other good things that create an overall healthy and balanced diet. So the adding in more thing also has to do with diet. It's not just exercise or free play or meeting people or doing things and stuff. That also creates a healthy lifestyle, and I recommend it because, in my opinion, adding those things in also makes for a really healthy mindset, and to live a healthy life doesn't just include your body, it's also your mind. But when it comes to dietary intervention, adding in more usually creates a healthier diet than taking everything away and bare bonesing a diet, going cold turkey on everything, never eating a slice of cake again, eating only lettuce and vinegar or something to get weight loss or whatever. It's not really effective most of the time. You can't adhere to that most of the time. A lot of people cannot pull it off because it's just monotonous, tasteless, depressing, and eventually you get hungry. But the more you add into a diet, the better it will become. Like, the more healthy foods that you add into a diet, the better it is. So when I hear these things, I agree. The one thing I have to say, though, is it does also include dietary intervention. So yeah, what do you guys think in the comments below? Tell me your thoughts, and tell me, do you agree? Do you disagree? What do you think about these TikToks? And yeah. Anyways, that's the video. I hope y'all enjoyed, my people, and I will see you all next time. It has been lovely. Slater.